Hello, I'm Sarah Duck. I am an intuitive spiritual coach and energy healer. I am here today to do a pick a card for what spirit wants you to know right now. So I want you to sit and breathe a few times and focus. Get your energy all centered and pick a card. So pick a deck pile. Pick 1, 2, 3 or 4. Number 1, number 2, number 3 or number 4. So I'm going to sit and breathe and focus. And then whatever pile you feel drawn to, take a look. If you need to pause the video for focus on a bit longer, meditate over the cards or whatever, feel free to do so. And I'm going to move on to pile 1. Then move on to pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 4 decks here. I'm going to read them intuitively. So, yeah, I've got the Archangel Power Tarot by Radley Valentine, the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor, the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, and Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. I feel like some of you may have a block or an overactive 4th chakra. She's our heart chakra. The heart chakra is like a green energy. So you might need to do some chakra meditations, eating more green foods, using like green coloured crystals. Don't ask me what this one is, I can't remember in the slightest. Greenish or pinkish colour crystals. You can even use like a rose quartz. Rose quartz is good for the heart chakra. To try to fix that energy. But I feel like I feel like it's a lot to do with healing the past, healing your past, and as well as maybe past lives and stuff that you may not realise that the cycle has come from, that you've been going through has come from past life hate and stuff too. But also about loving yourself and just really learning to open your heart up to loving yourself and trusting, you know. There's the heart chakra card. I didn't even put my light on, hang on. How rude. Oh, it's not going to come on, is it? No. We will sit in the dark. I have your heart chakra card there. He's got it's all about the green, and he's Archangel Raphael. You can ask Archangel Raphael to cut the cords of attachment on anybody to help for you to heal. He's kind of like, I'd like to think he's kind of like the doctor, although he's not a doctor. So if you've got any health issues, definitely go to the doctor. But it feels more like he can help you with that. Ask Archangel Raphael for help too with opening your heart chakra. That I feel like it's more emotional. I feel like the emotional wounds, emotional stuff that you're going through that from your past, as well as it could be from past lives and stuff. White Eagle says, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So it's time to heal the past. It's time to heal old wounds that have maybe come down the family. Any limiting beliefs and stuff that you've had that's maybe been passed down from family to family, you know? That it makes me think of... The first thing that's come to my mind when I said about healing limiting beliefs is about, maybe for some of you, maybe the family has had like this view that if you love yourself, you're vain, and if you love yourself, you're conceited and you up yourself and stuff like that. I want to tell you that that's not true. That to love other people fully, to really embrace life and be happy, you need to love yourself. Loving yourself comes first. Loving yourself comes first, because unless you fill your cup up and you love yourself, you're not going to be able to fully love other people and embrace life. And you know, she's, like I say, she looks like, to me, she looks like she's focused more on the heart chakra, about healing it. Maybe try some Reiki or another energy healing modality that you could go to help to heal that. But some of you might need to have a look for some, like a coach or some kind of spiritual teacher that can help you with learning to love yourself, learning to find the beauty in all that you are, and maybe connecting with the divine, connecting with the ascended masters, and both your divine feminine and divine masculine energies, because we've all got both. So like I say, there's two cards here with females on. There's three females on that one. There's one on that one, and then we've got still got three males there, as well as the angel, Archangel Raphael again. There's Archangel Raphael. You can't see that. Come on, can you? You've got Archangel Raphael over here, as well as there. So he definitely wants you to cut the cords of attachment, to love yourself, to focus on your passions and maybe your creative pursuits that you're going through. Know that you can trust in the angels. You can ask for Archangel Raphael. You don't have to even ask for him, I can't say this word, specifically, because just asking for the angels' help in cutting cords and healing opening up your heart chakra and loving yourself more, the angels that need to be there to help will come. And they can be everywhere. You don't have to worry that you're going to take them away from somebody else that really needs it, because they can be everywhere. So, yeah. Trust in your creative passions. Trust in your ability to accomplish anything. To really open up. Maybe pursue a spiritual path yourself if you haven't already. And I feel like a lot of you could be more like spiritual teachers yourself, you know, and you've healed stuff like that. You could move towards teaching other people how to heal the chakras and balance the chakras and heal themselves, and maybe you do a bit of Reiki yourself, you know. But overall, this is about loving yourself. Heart chakra is about loving yourself and loving. This is what the energy I'm getting from this whole reading for you. That it's about loving yourself and really knowing that it's time to love yourself. That it's okay to love yourself. It's completely okay to love yourself. And I've been drawn to the card that's at the bottom of the deck for you. That's all about knowing that there's something better out there for you. That it has time for you to do like a spiritual quest, a quest to heal yourselves and move forward. That it is possible to love yourself. It is possible to learn to love yourself and to move forward. And thank you for watching pile number 1. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. So for those of you who have chose pile number 2, we have hostilities. I can't pronounce his name, so we've got Dharma unfolding, Starseeds, 5 of Gabriel, Queen of Gabriel, and the 4 of Michael, which I can't fit on that. I'm going to budge these up a bit. I need a bigger office space, don't I? So, the overall energy I get with this one is you're ready to fight, and I don't feel like it's other people. I feel like you're fighting with yourself. Right? I get this. This pile is this is the pile I was drawn to myself, so it kind of makes a whole lot of sense. So, I feel like you're ready to fight and you're ready for battle, but the battle that you're going through mainly is with yourself. That you're wondering whether you really are on the right step, whether you're doing, let's say, the path. You're wondering whether you're on the right path, that you're ready for battle on the path that you're on. You're ready for battle with other people. Maybe you're thinking there's some hostility that's going to come towards you if you go down this path. That you're wondering whether the people around you are going to have a problem with that. That you're wondering if you can actually do this, whether you've got what it takes. And then wondering what the next step is and what you need to do next. You're fighting, but you're fighting with yourself mainly. That all these thoughts that are going through your head are just that, they're just thoughts in your head. None of them have come true yet. It doesn't mean that they are going to come true. That overall you need to stop fighting with yourself, because fighting with yourself is blocking your path, it's blocking you moving forward. And until you stop fighting with yourself, you can't move forward as much as you need to be, as much as you want to be, should I say. Dharma unfolding says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. You are on a path. It is your path that you're on. That you don't have to worry that you're on the wrong path. It's a path that you're on. That's all you need to know right now. And this path that you're on, there's only one path to take right now. And that's not to mean that you'll be on this path forever. There may be new forks in the road coming ahead. There may be new opportunities coming ahead. New opportunities for happiness that could link in with the path that you're on. you know, that if any forks come up in the road, that they are still leading to that same path. But you are on a path. That's all that matters. That all you need to know is how to take the next step, and to take that one step at a time. And if you're not sure what the next step is, then that next step is going within. It's dealing with the hostilities, you know. It's meditating, sleeping more, and taking some time to relieve some of that stress and the hostility that's going on. And some insights will come whilst you're meditating, whilst you're in that calm mode. So if you feel like you don't know what the next step is, just know that that next step could just be to go within. It could just be to meditate. It could just be to figure out what lights you up. For some of you out there, me included, are starseeds. If you don't know what the starseeds are, have a look on YouTube. There's loads on YouTube. But have a look at starseeds. I'm only just learning about this myself. But I know that I am Palladian. My soul has spent lives on Pallades, and it's spent lives on Octavia. That I don't know any further than that right now. But some of you may resonate with that. There's loads of other star systems out there it could be. Have a look on YouTube. Have a look and see what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then the message isn't for you. Even if you're not a starseed, do what lights you up right now. Stop fighting with yourself and just do what you love. Do what makes you happy. Do what feels good. That is essentially the path that you're on. Is to just do what feels good and do what lights you up. To have faith in yourself, you know. This challenge that you've got going on, that you think you've got going on in your head, it can be resolved, it can be pushed through, you can get through this hostility that you're dealing with. Just have patience. It will come. The time will come when the next step is revealed to you. The time will come when things start going your way, because perhaps you don't feel like they are right now. But it's all in divine timing. And you can do anything you want right now. You can do anything you want. You are passionate about what you do. You are brilliant. You can do anything you want right now and go after anything you want. And the right people that need to hear what you need to say, the right people who need to hear what you've got to say, will come and to basically say what you need to say. Whether you think that that's going to make people hostile towards you or scare people away. This is what scares me right now. Knowing that this is where my soul's come from. This is where my soul's come from, you know? And that to find this, to get through this, and to get this message out to the world so other people can maybe think, starseed, I resonate with that, I wonder what that is. I'll go find that information out. Does it scare me to go to tell people this information? Yes, it does. And that's what the hostility for me is for. Because I'm scared about the path that I'm on. I'm scared about the information I now know that I need to tell people. what's the hostility that's going on around you, in your head, in your life, and how can you deal with it to move forward. So thank you for watching pile number 2. I'm moving on now to pile number 3, and we have anxiety, voice of truth, the Joan of Arc. Nice. Obviously the anxiety is not nice, I know that. I know that, I do. Joan of Arc, soul expansion, Akasha, and 8 of Ariel. Right, so pile number 3. I feel like this crystal should have been on your pile for a start. This is white howlite. It isn't on your pile, but it should have been. Although you did have, I did put those quotes on, which is about self-love, which will definitely help, I think. But this is white howlite. It's a calming stone. It's very calming stone that I use a lot when I'm feeling anxious and I need to calm down. I feel like this is about the anxiety that you've got to moving forward. You're feeling like you don't know how to speak the truth. You do know how to speak the truth. You don't know how to move forward with speaking the truth and how that's going to affect your life as well as other people's. You're not sure where you're going, what your path is, how you need to move forward in expanding your consciousness and moving forward with your passions, or even what your passion is. You don't know whether the guidance you're getting is the true guidance or not, or if you need any education or anything, or you're scared to go through the education you're getting, and it's causing a bit of anxiety and a bit of issues. I don't know. I feel like a couple of months ago, this pile would have been for me. Right? That was me for many years. It doesn't have to mean that you've got an anxiety disorder. If you've got anxiety issues, I understand. You don't have to have anxiety issues to feel the worry and stress and anxious thoughts about the future. But Joan of Arc, strong woman. You are a strong woman or man. You need to stand strong on what you're doing and focus on your purpose if you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, know that you've been divinely guided towards that your purpose is coming. You will find that out. It will come to you. You will get these little nudges and inklings and intuition for do stuff that feels right, that feels good, that makes you feel good. If it makes you feel good and you're doing it, then do it, you know? And then share what it is that you love doing and stuff, and it will reveal more of the path for you. To stay strong, ask the angels to release any fear. Release any fear that you've got of where you're going and how you're going to get there and everything else towards the angels, and just stand in your truth. Speak your truth. Share what the thing. Just share the things you love. Share the little ideas and stuff that you get in with people, the things that you used to think, I need to say that, I need to write a status about that, I need to share that, or I need to start a business while at that. Little inspiration that you gain and listen. It's all part of your expanding consciousness. It's all part of the spiritual path. To expand your consciousness and understanding that everything's connected, and that might be hard. Sometimes that might be a bit like, what do you mean everything's connected? Everything's all different, everything's all separate. But it is connected. Everything's all energy. Everything is energy. They're both energy. They don't just energy. The energy doesn't just end there. It expands outwards, If it's all connected, but it will help knowing that it's connected, and the inspiration and the guidance you're getting and the little ideas that you're getting are connected, that will help to lead towards the truth. Oh, battery's low. And to deal toward the anxiety, and to help with towards the anxiety, I'm just going to plug you in like that. And just know that it just takes time, it takes practice, it takes education, it takes learning about the things that you feel like you need to learn about to move forward, and to get the education and do the training that you feel like you need to do. If you've got an idea about to do some education, or you bought courses that you haven't done, you've had them ideas for a reason. Perhaps you need to do them courses, and if you do them courses and you think, no, that's not for me, fair enough. You've done them, you've learned them, you know that now that's not for you, but you bought them for a reason, so why not go for it anyway and just see? And just know that stage doesn't last forever. You may still always have anxiety if you've got anxiety disorder, or whatever you want to call it. If you've got anxiety, it may not ever go away. I understand that. It's always going to be there, but there are ways that we can learn to calm ourselves, to calm that anxiety down, to deal with what it is that's going on, and just know that it's okay to feel whatever it is you're feeling. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. But you won't be there forever, and you will find your path. You will find what you need to do. It just sometimes takes time. Some people don't know what they're going to do until they're 70, 80. Some people that I'm 36 and I've only just found out what my purpose is and what I should be doing in life. It's okay. That it's just going to take that time. So thank you for watching pile number 3. And I'm going to move on to pile number 4. We have 2 of Ariel, the crumbling, you're already doing it, Archangel Michael, attachment, and 5th chakra. Right. I feel like for some of you, your 5th chakra, so your throat chakra, might be blocked. The Archangel Gabriel can help with that. Throat chakra is blue, so any blue crystals, I don't have any on me to show you right now. No, I can't open that either. Some blue crystals might help you. say eat some blue foods, but I'm not sure what blue foods are out there. And blueberries are more purple, aren't they? Get some Reiki, do some meditation and visualise it open, your throat chakra opening. Throat chakra is it's more about communication and stuff. I feel like there's something you're not communicating enough, you're not asking for help enough. I was drawn to that thing on his throat there, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's about trusting heaven, it says. So know that you're safe and angels are close by. That just surrender any worries and concerns you're getting and just allow it to occur. Allow your path to flow. Allow your path to flow and to allow that communication to happen. Allow that communication to your angels and stuff and spirit to happen. Ask for their help. Speak to them. They can hear you. Whether you can hear them or not, they can hear you. They'll help. But angels can't help you unless you ask them to. If you feel like you can't communicate with the angels, then maybe they're not listening. Just know that they are. I feel like some of you are worried about whether you're on the right path. Or am I on the right path? Should I do it? Am I taking on too much? Should I condense all these ideas I've got and niche down and make it do less things? I love doing them all, but am I doing too many? Am I not balancing things enough? Will it cause things to fall off that I maybe need to keep hold of? Or, for some of you, are the things that you're keeping hold of that you shouldn't be keeping hold of that's causing a bit of unbalance? You can ask the angels as well to cut the cord with things that are holding you back, that are tying you down to others. Don't feel like you need to hold on to the stuff that's falling down around you. That if things fall away, that's okay, they're meant to fall away. So don't hold on to them if you need to. Don't hold on to the attachments of the things that are falling away. Don't hold yourself back and keep yourself tied down. I don't even know if she's actually attached to that or not. Like, she could be holding... To me, she could think she's tied down and think she's attached to certain things, but she's not really. And perhaps she's putting on a mask. Perhaps some of you are putting on a mask. Look out for attachments that you think you're attached to certain things that maybe you want them to fall away, but you think you're attached, but you're not really attached. They could actually fall away completely fine. You know? For you to continue on the path that you're on. And for some of you, are you putting on a mask and pretending to be somebody you're not, pretending to be okay when you're not, pretending that you don't have the talents and skills that you do have? So what are you attached to that you could holding on to that you might need to let go? To open up your fifth chakra, your throat chakra, and start to heal and start to communicate those things. Communicate to your angels and spirits to help help you with the things that you're going through right now. That maybe you're overthinking things and your attachment is to things that are going on in your head. But just know that all this worry about being on the right path, about knowing that if whether you should do this thing, you should do that thing, you should date that person, you should move house, or you should have another child, or whatever it is, you stop overthinking it. Just keep facing true north, keep facing your path, and keep going for it, because if you're sitting there and you're thinking, am I on the right path? The answer for you guys is you're already doing it. You're already on the right path. You don't need to be looking for your path anymore, because you're already on that path. You're on the path that you need to be on right now, and that's all that matters. And even if you're working on multiple things, multiple projects, multiple jobs, multiple things that you need to be balancing, you can balance them. It's okay, and just make sure you inject a bit of fun into it. If you're not, do things that you're enjoying, inject a bit of fun into it, and balance things out a bit. That you can balance these things out. And yeah, don't forget to ask for help. Don't forget to ask them to cut the cords. Don't forget to ask them for help towards certain things. Let go of certain things from the past that you're attached to, that you don't need to be, and open up your communication. And communicate towards the angels and spirits more. Communicate to the people who you need to communicate to, that you want to communicate to, you need to communicate to a bit more. And communicate to yourself a bit about what you really want. Know that you're already doing what you need to be doing to gain the balance that you're seeking. So thank you for watching, and I hope you found that useful and helpful, and I hope you have the most amazing day. Bye.